ใช่ครับ
RGB has very quickly become the in thing for gaming peripherals. There are even a whole array of lighting customizations you can make to your PC case to match the rainbow flashes of your keyboards and mice. Now Roccat, usually sticking to their famous blue backlighting that can be found on the original Suora, has come back in style. They've rehashed the original model to bring you the Roccat Suora FX, keeping in line with all the RGB goodness that the current market has to offer. And I must say it looks great. The Roccat Suora FX is a small compact keyboard with a frameless design. It's a huge difference compared to Roccat's offerings with their Iscu and Rios range, but it definitely fits in with the whole modern day aesthetic. It's the perfect size for any gamer out there, and if you're the type to carry around a PC to LAN parties, then you can take this keyboard with you with ease. It's super light, but it actually feels like it could take a pounding during intense gaming moments. There's a number pad on the right hand side as well as a full QWERTY keyboard on offer. The keys are quite close together, and coming from Roccat's Skelter keyboard, it's taken some time to get used to the mechanical keys. Inside are their brown switches that gives you a light tactile feedback on every keystroke, and with their 1000Hz polling rate or 1 millisecond response time, the Roccat Suora FX is a great option for gamers. You have the option to take advantage of the 6 macro keys on offer here, which are controlled by a dedicated game mode button on the top of the right hand side of the frame. It overrides 6 buttons to turn them into macro selections, which make doing certain tasks in-game a lot easier, especially during MMORPG games such as World of Warcraft. The first 4 F keys are used to select colour patterns, although there are a lot more options within the Roccat Swarm driver. The rest of the F keys act as bog standard media functions. There is a brightness option, but who wants to lower that, right? Especially on the wave colour pattern. The Roccat Swarm hasn't changed, it's still as clunky as it was when we reviewed the original Suora a while back. However, having the driver installed on our PC for the last few months gave us a chance to get used to it. It'll take time, but once you know your way around, then you're golden. You can expect to find the macro record functions as well as things like key reaction times, as well as the now changed RGB lighting options. The most impressive by far is the wave option, but there are some cleverer modes such as the snail, scanning and radar. Each follow a different light pattern, choose your favourite. Although having RGB lighting is rather fancy, what would be the point if the keyboard didn't perform? The Roccat Suora FX stands quite tall thanks to the brown switches and transparent TTCs, however this wasn't enough to put me off. It was fairly comfortable to use, but wrist supports wouldn't feel too out of place. There are 2 backer stands so you can rest the keyboard on a slight angle, which did help with finger placement. The keys were solid when in use, although touch typing is a bit of a problem if you're not used to high keys on a mechanical keyboard. I would have liked to see the key placement a little lower. I did play a few rounds of Battlefield 1 with the Suora FX and found no real issues with feedback or the response time. Overall, the Roccat Suora FX is a great addition to Roccat's already strong lineup. At £129, however, it's straggling slightly behind the likes of the Razer Chroma X and even the Corsair Strafe, so you really have to ask yourself if you want RGB light enhancements that the others offer that the Roccat Suora doesn't. If it's a no, save yourself a tenner and go for the Suora FX. I'm a little disappointed by the Swarm driver again, but I can't see this changing for a while yet, not until Roccat really decide to completely overhaul their driver software. It works, it's just a pain to navigate. Thank you so much for checking out our video review of the Roccat Suora FX gaming keyboard. If you enjoyed our review, then click that like button. Please give us your feedback on the video and let us know your thoughts on the Suora, and also let us know in the comments which keyboard you take with you onto the battlefield. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our latest technology reviews. My name is Steph, and you're watching TechNuovo.com.